let's go out and play. A sweet little bunny, a smart little bunny, a cute little bunny, and friends.
One day, Miffy's mother took a large tray of fresh biscuits out of the oven. "Oh, they smell delicious," said Miffy. "And there are so many, Mother. Maybe I can take some to Boris and Barbara Bear. They love biscuits too." "That's a nice thought, Miffy," said her mother. "I will put some in a paper bag and you can take it to Boris and Barbara on your scooter." Miffy put the bag of biscuits into her scooter basket and headed out to the woods where Boris and Barbara lived. Just then she heard the sound of barking. Snuffy was running after her. "Good morning, Snuffy," said Miffy. "Would you like to come along with me to visit Boris and Barbara Bear?" They travelled along together into the woods. But the ground in the woods was very bumpy. This didn't bother Snuffy, who ran around happily. She ran ahead much faster than Miffy. Miffy had to ride very carefully. When she went over a very large bump, she didn't notice that the bag of biscuits had fallen out. When Miffy arrived at Boris and Barbara's house, Snuffy was already there. Miffy wanted to give Barbara her present, but she realised that it had gone. "I wanted to bring you some of Mother's freshly baked biscuits," she said to Barbara, "but I've lost them somewhere in the forest." "Never mind," said Barbara. "I baked some biscuits too, so we can still have a nice little feast." And so they did. When it was time for Miffy to go home, she looked around for Snuffy, but she couldn't see her. "I can't go home without Snuffy," said Miffy. "She might be lost." "Don't worry about Snuffy," said Boris. "All dogs know their way home." So Miffy started home on her scooter, but she wondered, where could Snuffy be? "Snuffy, Snuffy," she called. "Where are you?" She went on a bit further and called out again. "Snuffy, Snuffy, where are you?" Now Miffy was beginning to get a bit worried. "Snuffy? Snuffy? 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 Snuffy?" Suddenly, Miffy saw the bag that her mother had filled with biscuits. "Oh," she said, "at least I've found the biscuits." But when she picked up the bag, it was empty. There were no biscuits inside. Then she heard a little sound from behind a tree and went to see what it was. And there was Snuffy, sound asleep, with just a few biscuit crumbs next to her on the ground. "So there you are, Snuffy," said Miffy. "I see that you had a nice feast on your way home."